We are pH7purewatersystems.com. As always, thanks for watching.
Hey window cleaners, it's Myron again with pH7purewatersystems.com. I'm going to do a test today to show you how the system works running a water-fed pole without the pump. We had a few people ask us if the system would work that way, and yes it does. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the water on here. I already have the system primed to save time on the video. So we got the water flowing through the RO. You're going to want to open up your RO filter for the pure water side. And you're going to want to increase the pressure to your about 35 psi. Now, you want to try to allow wastewater to go out your waste or your dump while you're holding your at least 30 psi of pressure. So let's just take a look here. Like I said, I had this system primed already. I'm sure you can see here the water we're getting. This is enough to wash windows with. I personally, it would probably drive me nuts to wash windows with this kind of pressure just because I like to move fairly fast. And I'm a big believer in rinse. The more water you have to rinse, the faster you can move. Now we're running at about 40 psi because the pump came on the house. So usually when you're hooked up to a house without the pump running on the machine, you're going to have to deal with fluctuating pressures on houses because the pump will pressurize on the house and then it'll shut off. And then the pressure is going to go down and it's going to fluctuate, go back up. So you're going to have this up and down motion under pressure. Like right now we're going back down to about 35. So, now if you hook up to city water, and let's say you have 60 psi. Well, 60 psi, this machine is going to perform fairly well. And you would have no problem washing windows. Right now we're running at 35 psi, and you can see we still have plenty of pressure to wash the windows. So if you do get to a job and you need to wash windows and you don't have no power, this machine will still work. Just to make a note, right now we are running through 166 feet. Again, that's 166 feet of 5/16 Rhino tubing. That's right here. I think you can see it on the video here. And then another 30 feet on the pole. So roughly we got about almost 200 feet of 5/16 tubing from the machine with no pump running a good deal of water at your pure water pole brush to wash windows with. Plenty of water to wash windows. 200 feet of 5/16 tubing, no pump running on the machine, running at about, looks like we're fluctuating between 30 and 35 psi. So, hopefully this gives you window cleaners an idea of what this machine can do. The machine will work without power. We had a few people respond asking us if it would work without power. So we made a video to show you. So here it is. Now, to do your normal shut off, when you're done washing your windows, you shut off, you open up your dump, you let the RO flush out. You come back here and you close your RO side for your pure water, which will shut off your pole. And just like if the pump was running, you allow the machine some time to flush out your RO. I recommend at least 2 to 5 minutes. Obviously without the pump running, we're not pushing as much water through the RO. So the next job you come to and you have power, let that RO flush a little bit. Because the better you can maintain your RO, the longer its life will be. Because you got to remember, as the RO filter is filtering, it's accumulating like calcium, magnesium, iron, all these minerals that are in the water are accumulating on the membrane, okay? And the whole idea of keeping that membrane clean is you want to flush them out. So at the end of every job, it's very important to flush your RO system. It's probably the most expensive filter on the machine. Usually they range right around the $300 to $350 mark for an RO filter. And that, again, that's, you want to take care of that machine. You should, depending on your area, an RO filter, if you had really extremely bad water, you should be able to get through a season with it. Myself, two years, it works pretty good. A lot of people usually, average RO lasts about 2 years. But you know, as it slowly gets contaminated, it's going to start purifying less and less. So it's very important to keep the RO clean. And I noticed with the pump that we use on the PH7 that cleaning the pH or the RO filter works very well, because this pump will pump 12 gallons a minute, which is flushing lots of water through it. So it helps keep the RO clean. So that's a very important tip just for any pure water system that you have or you're looking into to buy. You always want to make sure you can flush your RO good and proper. Again, this is Myron with PH7PureWaterSystems.com. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you guys out in the window washing world. And keep it clean, window cleaners.
Find us on Facebook at PH7 Pure Water Systems.